G'day everyone, Daniel Anderson here. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to take a look at a really powerful web part called the highlighted content web part. Now we can use the highlighted content web part to dynamically display lots of different types of content from document libraries, from sites, from your different site collections, from lots of different areas. So it is a really powerful web part that you can start to bring into your pages to dynamically display content. Now, the scenario we're going to take a look at here is around building out a simple OH&S page, or occupational health and safety page. So we've converted a document, or the idea is that we convert an OH&S document or guide into a modern SharePoint page, and then bring in via the highlighted content web part some other associated documents that we may have. So rather than having users having to go to different locations, we can just have them come to this one page, and we can bring in anything related to the particular topic, in this case OH&S, into the one location. All right. So we can see on the screen here that I've already gone ahead and created just a simple modern SharePoint page. We've just added some titles. The text isn't accurate, obviously, but the idea is that we've converted a little guide, employee guide about OH&S to a SharePoint modern page. Now, we've also got a document library associated here that has some associated OH&S material. All right, so I'm just going to jump into the site contents here, and we're going to use the default document library here. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to create a site column that we can tag our documents with some certain values, and then we can use those values to display those documents on that page. So let's go ahead and create a site column first. So we're just going to jump into site information, view all site settings, and we're going to go to site columns. Now we're going to create a new site column, and we're going to call it HR document category, and we're going to choose choice. All right, and we're just going to create a new group for our site column, and we'll call it, I'll call it use underscore because that lifts it to the top of the listing, and we'll go to HR, and we'll enter some choices here. We'll go checklist, OH&S, guides, and maybe an ebook. All right, and we will let's take that off, so we won't have a default value, and we'll just OK that. So now we've got a site column created. Now what we need to do is we need to associate or add that site column now to the document library. So we're going to jump back to the settings of this document library now, and we're going to choose add from existing site columns. All right, so we can choose the site column we just created called HR document category, and we're going to add that to this document library. All right, so we've now added that column, and now it's available for us to use and tag our documents with. All right, so I'm just going to go through now and tag our documents and associate them to a category. So I'll choose OH&S for that one. Let's choose a different category for this one, and we'll choose checklist. And for the third one here, what we'll do is we'll choose a different category again, and we'll choose guide. All right, so now we've got three documents all tagged with different values. Now, let's take a look at how we can dynamically add these documents, or this particular document in this case, to our OH&S page. All right, so modern page, we're back on here. Let's edit this page now, and what we want to do is I want to add the highlighted content web part. And there's a lot we can do with this web part. Now in this episode, we're just going to look at how we can use and pull and display documents from this particular document library based on a value in the column. All right. So we're going to, now that we've added that to the page, we're going to edit the properties of the highlighted content web part, and we're going to change the source to a document library on this site. And we're going to obviously choose the document library, but where the power comes in is we can filter and sort our documents now. So the option I'm going to choose in the filter box here is based on the column name. So if a document has a specific value in a particular column, we're going to display it here. Now, our column was called HR. So I'm just going to start typing in HR, and you'll notice from this column name here, it now gives me the column name that we just created. Now, if the value of this column equals OH&S, I want to show those documents. So you can see there that dynamically already that one document that we tag with OH&S is displayed in this web part for us. So I'm just going to close out of that. I'm just going to name this related documents, and we're going to republish this page. So now what the content authors can do is they don't need to edit this page anymore to add documents to it. All they need to do now is in this documents library, tag it with the OH&S document category, and that will then dynamically display those documents on that page. Just to show you that, what we're going to do is we're going to select this document. We're just going to change the tag from checklist to OH&S. So that's now changed. So now we've got two documents, OH&S and one guide. I'm just going to jump back to OH&S page, refresh that page, and now we've got two documents. All right. So as you can see, even in that really, really simple example there's some powerful things that can be achieved with that highlighted content web part. Now, in following episodes, we're going to take a look at some more advanced features of that web part and how you can potentially use that in addition to the other content that is on your page. All right. So highlighted content web part, amazingly powerful, and hopefully by the end of this, you're going to be building out some really engaging, dynamic pages for your users. So I hope that brings you some value, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.